Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
Cue the audience laughter.
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
The audience, aww.
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
Keep your ears open.
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
That last one's actually very important. What do you think, Hajime? Do you think this is actually an elaborate plan? If so, it's working. If they planned the imitation murder, did they also... Something was either falsely planned, or maybe we're on the wrong track altogether.
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here.
Well, you brought it up.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
You would have done it 2 chapters ago.
Man, this again.
Grab the popcorn.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Actually, I think... No, Chiaki figured this out. Never mind.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Oh, darn, I didn't die.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Ding ding, point for Kazuichi. Oh, wait, no. Kaz, he's actually helpful. Let him self-loathe for a bit. Oh, man, we lost our trump card.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, apparently it's not impossible to find deadly weapons. Did the killer go to the supermarket? They could have found arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
That's right. So what you're going to say is, maybe it was thrown together at the last second?
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Ooh, my theory holds water.
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
Oh!
What?
Oh! Ooh, that's good, Chiaki. That's very good.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
Well, where else do we have to go? We kind of have to at this point.
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Oh, I think we know this. Yeah, Hajime, we actually heard this from someone. Why did she go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
And I still have no idea what's going on. So the reason Hyoko actually went to the music venue. We actually know that. But let's have a discussion. Maybe something else will come up. But we already know this point for point.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
You notice that in this debate itself, all we have to do is agree with statements. But the best part is, the statement we need to agree with is actually the entire reason we already know this detail. No. The killer did not abduct her, but thanks to Sonia talking to us, she went of her own free will.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
Yeah, here comes the unfortunate part. It was kinda your fault.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Okay, there's an angle.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious.
And immediately crushed. Okay.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that...
I won't lose! Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Are you kidding?
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now. Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted, or the killer forced their way into Hyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak-looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door! So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later!
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hyoko's spot. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Allow me to cut through those words!
Yeah, we had to advance that twice.
The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then, the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
She just couldn't dress herself.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
No.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Stop talking, Kazuichi. You're making me laugh. And no. Good answer.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Oh, here we go.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Correct. So, for the case of Hiyoko, you're safe. Unless you followed her, then we're right back to square one.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
You have challenged the Dark One once again!
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense.
Shame if anything happened to it.
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
You know what? That would be kind of funny, seeing Kazuichi run around on fire.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Don't toast the idiot!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Don't toast the idiot!
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
I think we're about to get to the point where the class trial, the comment class trial, I should mention, has already figured this out. You guys had good theories, and I think we're getting to your answer, the one that you wanted.
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Bingo. The wrong place at the wrong time.
Coincidence?
Oh, that's so sad.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Yep.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
killed Hiyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
You know, that's a good question. Now that we've ruled out the imitation murder, what's left?
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Maybe our original thought was right. Maybe the gullibility of the despair disease is what they wanted.
Do you have any ideas?
Well, I just said it out loud, so...
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The plan from the very beginning. Think. If we really were going with the gullibility angle, that's the only thing I can think of. Because if they told her to do something, Ibuki would have to do it. She would have to hang herself if you just said, hey, go play on a rope. So in a sense, they would kill without being caught.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
You're allowed to talk now. Alright.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Until you tell him he can speak.
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Yeah, you are, smartass.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Interesting.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember, there was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
The way you came to that conclusion is astounding.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
really?
Where were you at? You were part of that conversation, at least I thought.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be!
You got it too. Think hard. This is where it gets interesting. Again. Exactly.
That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
Right, I think we do need to bring this up again. Take it away, Hajime. If there really was blood on her feet, then something would have been bloody. There were no footprints on something very, very important. One of the easiest ways to commit suicide.
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Uh-oh.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Well, except for the stuff on the side, but we'll get to that.
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
Good job, Hajime, the ultimate, I don't know. Nagito, you clever bastard. No kidding! Smarter than he looks.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Right. Oh, good! Glad we're getting to this.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Evidence says otherwise, but let me see where you're going with this.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
Yep, that's what I wanted to get to.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
It is literally up to us to solve this. Yep, comes down to us, Hajime. We're the only one who saw that video. We're gonna have to solve this mystery. There was something off in that video. Oh, yes! We're finally getting to this! Small detail I've been wanting to bring up forever.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Oh, thank you, Princess.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Something important in that video. Something that should have been strange in the video that only we saw. Think back to the video. Very important details. Think Hajime. It's all leading up to melodrama. What was wrong with this picture? By memory, looking at this video, what was wrong? So take a look here. The curtain? No, that's not the wrong part. The noose? No, that should be there. The victim? Yeah, that should have been there. What's wrong with this picture? Right here? Yep.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Correct.
There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
Oh yeah, buddy.
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Right on the money.
That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
You're a wizard at Phoenix Wright!
What are you two talking about?
This is gonna blow your mind. The only thing that's different is the stepladder? I disagree with that. There's something else. Yeah, different place. Is there anything that could match the music venue? I could think of something. But, for the sake of argument, let's try to figure it out. Yeah. The thing the killer did something. Place where the killer did something.
Got it!
That's right! Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. Well, I can think of something.